So we talk about 10, 11 here. The key to these is that it's really about the setup, and these are really Pythagorean theorem problems. They actually have nothing to do with the distance formula by itself. So for example, when I look at 10, the distance to the 10th of a foot diagonally from corner pocket to corner pocket. So I'm looking at this triangle right here. So for 10, what I'm going to be doing is saying that x is the square root of 12 squared plus 6 squared, which is the square root of 144 plus 36, which is the square root of 180. And that simplifies to 13.4. So it's really just a setup of right triangles. See that? You square the leg, so you do square the 12, square the 6, because they're the two sides of the right triangle. Take the square root to get this, because remember the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared, the two legs, are going to equal the hypotenuse squared. Or you could say the hypotenuse is the square root of that. And we talked about that guy a few times already. What about finding the side pocket? Where are the two sides of that triangle? This guy right here. Ah, but the numbers are given. They're just not right where you would want them to be. How far is it along this side here? 6 feet. It also says that the side pocket is halfway down the long side. So how far is this? 6 feet as well. So what I'm really doing here is solving. C is the square root of 6 squared plus 6 squared. Simplifies the square root of 72. Which is not 101. Where'd the 101.8 come from? If I take the square root of 72, I get something on the order of 8 and change. So how did I get from that to 101? The question was, what's inches? When I work this out, I get 8 point something, and that's in feet. I have to convert the feet to inches to answer the question. Units matter. NASA spent about $4 billion to send a spacecraft to Mars to investigate it. They told the company in charge of the engines, we want this much thrust to slow our descent as we go in. The guys built an engine with that much thrust. NASA made the request in pounds. The guys built the engine in newtons, which are two different measures of force. So when the spacecraft went to come in, it turned the engine on. The engine didn't do what it was supposed to, and a $4 billion space probe crashed on the Martian surface. Because somebody forgot to write down their units. It was just a space probe. There weren't people in it. They have sent other ones since.